Hi, my name is Vicki Roberts. For 36 years, I have struggled with bipolar affective disorder or manic depression. I have been to counselors, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, and I have read many articles and books on the topic. I am not a therapist or a counselor. I am an educator. I have developed a lesson plan for myself which has helped me tremendously, and I think it could help others as well. It is very simple, but it requires commitment to be effective. It can evolve and develop as you evolve and develop. Please feel free to share this if you know of someone that you think might be helped by this. I call my lesson plan Actively Applying Positive Self-Talk. I would like to start by thanking and acknowledging Usman Mughni of peacefulyou.org for his non-judgmental belief in me, his guidance, and his continuing support for me. I am writing this strategy because it has worked miraculously for me, and I want to share it. The positive results will not happen without work, which I choose to call practice. It will not happen overnight. It will take time. You will be breaking old thinking habits, which have been habituated, in some cases, over decades of practice. You will be replacing them with new thinking habits. Compare it to learning anything. Let's say learning to play the piano. You don't learn to play Chopin polonaises in 1 week of practice. It will take time. And to maintain your skills, you will have to maintain practice on an ongoing basis. My suggestion is to get a journal which appeals to you. You may want to choose one that reflects your personality. It really doesn't matter what size journal you get. Start out by writing in your journal in the morning for, let's say, 30 minutes. How long would you practice the piano? Do it also in the evening, same amount of time if possible. Be kind to yourself, though. If there are days you skip or miss, it's okay. Just try to maintain the practice as best you can. Now, think positively about yourself. For some of us, there are times that this is difficult. Write a simple sentence about yourself using a positive adjective. Use as many different positive adjectives as you can think of that you know you are. Here are some examples. I am nice. I am kind. I am friendly. I'm organized. I'm clean. I'm frugal. Each time you practice, you may or may not use the same sentences. Each practice may bring different attributes or talents of yourself to your mind. Write them down, as many different adjectives as many times as you feel like. The idea is to spend time thinking positively about yourself. It seems ridiculously simple, but if practiced over an extended period of time, you will see positive results. For me, I noticed big differences in how I thought about myself in about 6 or 7 weeks. Sometimes, for me, it gets to be fun to write these positive things about myself. It feels good. I have found that at random times of the day, I will spontaneously think nice things about myself. I practice saying the affirmations over and over in my head or out loud if I feel comfortable. If there are times I don't exhibit the qualities I say I have, I say to myself, it's okay. Most of the time I am that way. I'm doing great. And I believe the next time you will exhibit the qualities you know you have. Along this line, there are those attributes I feel I can begin to exhibit because on occasion I have been that way. Use those in your affirmations too. Writing them and being aware of them will increase the likelihood that you will act that way. When you catch yourself exhibiting that attribute, make a big fuss over yourself in any way that feels appropriate. A good woohoo, good job works for me. Here is a personal example of this. Once my husband brought a coworker in to spend the night with us. We had just a week earlier moved into a new house. There were boxes stacked to the ceilings and clutter everywhere. I just sighed and told myself there was nothing I could do about it. Well, I did such a good job accepting my situation that the visitor told me I was unflappable. I had never been called unflappable in my life. I felt really proud of myself. I now include I am unflappable in my affirmations. And you know what? I find that more often than I realized, I am unflappable. I celebrate these occurrences. Of course, there are those people or situations which cause some of us to really talk negatively to ourselves. It's hard to recognize that at these times we really do talk negatively about ourselves. We may feel at these times that we are sad, angry, depressed, or anxious. Often we want to blame other people. Well, maybe these people are not at their best at these times, but we can't control other people. We can only control ourselves. This is the time that your practice will be of the most benefit. Until the habit of positive self-talk is well established, saying nice things about yourself at these times can be hard. First, in these situations, I start with, I'm okay, I'm doing well. Many times I must fall back on my most basic affirmations. I say them over and over in my head. To be effective, the affirmations don't have to apply to the situation at hand. If I am nice is the only thing that comes to your mind, then say it over and over in your head. Add others as they come to your mind. The main thing is to start thinking positively about yourself. You can see here the importance of your practice. Saying them in your head is certainly beneficial, but taking an opportunity as soon as possible to write them down reinforces your beliefs in yourself and strengthens you for similar occasions which will arise. Here is my strongest advice. Never, never, never put yourself down in your head. Say to yourself, what I say or think about myself is way more important than what somebody else says about me or what I think they say or think about me. So always say good positive things about yourself in your mind. You will see that you are a wonderful, talented, and loving person. Oh yes, I also believe this helps me sleep better. I am at peace with myself, which brings on good sleep. If you decide to commit to this plan, I wish you the very best of emotional and mental health. Thank you.